Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Server 76 scrims here between Frostbite and Team IGNIS, map number 2, which will be on Lijiang Tower. We just saw Team IGNIS get a pretty comfortable win on King's Road, but rest assured, Frostbite, they come up with a couple of wins here on previous scrims tonight. They won't be letting them get another win just so easy. We are on Lijiang Tower, which is close quarter combat, a lot of dueling and mechanics involved with this, so raw skill will be shown to see which team can out-duel the other. So we're going to count down a few seconds here as teams lock in their selections. I'm just going to write down the team names. I should have done that during the break, but you know me, I'm always forgetful and I screw things up. So in any case, let's get things started with both teams going towards the checkpoint here. We've got only two tanks here for Frostbite, going a little bit more aggressive here. With same with Tarprak, but they've got Hoss and Racket. They're going with the Zenyatta and Lucia combo here. Kitsune getting the kill on top of Hoss as they move in here. Frostbite being able to kill a couple of members. The points are locked. No one's there capping it though, so a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds wasted. Not minutes. A couple of seconds wasted. That starting pylon there. It's going to cap a lot quicker here. But TBFG though does get the kill on top of Virginia. They don't have a Reinhardt now, so if Team IGNIS want to push in, this now would be a good time, but that the Reinhardt put it on the other team, so they need to get Tarprak a little bit further forward. I'm actually waving him on with my hand in front of the monitor. I'm like, come on man, get there closer. So they're going to use the sound barrier now to get themselves in amongst the fight. There's a self-destruct happening in the background here, courtesy of Tillum, which kills TBFG, so he can see himself later at the spawn point as Vinicius gets a nice charge off on top of Tarprak, showing him who's the real boss here in the Reinhardt world. He's got the bigger muscles here, so he's going to force everyone back. 30% now for Frostbite with an ultimate advantage with 3 ults to 1. Really good position here, and they're going to have Virginia with an Earth Shatter pretty soon as well, and a sound barrier. So this is going to be very difficult here for Team IGNIS. They need to go in dry and bait out the ultimates of Frostbite this time around. Because it's at 46%, they can afford to lose the fight here and bait out the ultimates because they can't win in the ult exchange. Because all they're going to do is throw ultimates away and let Frostbite have a bigger advantage. So they're going to fight here, going towards the main frame here as Virginia pushes forward, throws down a really good Earth Shadow as the shield went down. He's going to swing right in their face. Sound barrier popped now for Frostbite. So they've done a good job here, not using all their ultimates, and Team IGNIS haven't wasted any of theirs. So it's 3 ults to 2 rather than 1 to 4. So there's a better chance now. TBFG can get his ultimate up. Same with JD Hunter and Racket, so they're pretty close as well. So they just need to have a little bit of exchange here for the next 10%, and then when it gets to close to 90%, they need to go in and just go in with with everything. So they need to get an Earth Shatter high noon, or Deadeye is a better word for it. But they need to be careful because Sean has found himself here on the top side, and he's in a good position to get a tactical visor on top of everyone of Team IGNIS once they push in, because they're going to be forced to push in regardless now. And they throw the self-destruct up there towards Sean. So Tillum throws it up, does get the kill on top of Rackets. Transcendence comes out here, courtesy of Hoss. Got his couple of members inside there, but a Bionic Grenade land on top of JD Hunter. He can't heal now. And Sean hits a tactical visor up the top of the balcony with the nano boost. Got himself a kill on top of JD Hunter, who couldn't heal up. Now he's got Hoss in his sights. They take him out with the help of Kitsune, and no one can get to the checkpoint now besides Trav. And then JD Hunter, that's him, his dead corpse there. I thought he was still alive. There's a couple of members now rally on there with the help of the sound barrier from Racket. They can try and get this back here. They've still got enough members to do it, and if they can hold on a little bit longer, they'll have members coming back from the spawn. But Virginia says, no way, Jose, throws down the Earth Shadow. No one's going to get any points here besides Frostbite going 1-0. So in a good position here to... No, I've got it the wrong way around. That's IGNIS that's doing that. I am a fool. I just realized I didn't turn the goddamn titles around. Oh my goodness. What am I doing? I need to turn that around. That's, so... I've already had a blooper here, so... That's one for the highlights, I guess. God damn it. So, sorry to all the IGNIS players there. I'm not going to say sorry to Frostbite. They probably want to hear themselves winning. So, shout out to everyone from Team IGNIS that I just told you that you're losing and probably gave you a bit of crap. So, I should have picked that up. I was like, because I was like, Kitsune, I know he's on IGNIS. Like, why am I calling him Frostbite? So, this time around, Virginia from Team IGNIS gets to the point first here in the courtyard. I'm going to stop talking like an idiot. Here we go. Winston's going to jump in now. It's going to throw down the shield bubble. I don't know the actual name because I didn't press F1 when I played Winston. I just know Primal Rage. They're going to hook in Virginia now. He's going to start backing up towards his team. Kitsune hits the deflect. He's going to start re-rallying here. The people could turn around TVFG. He's going to dash away there, but and they've got to. Oh, they don't have the McCree anymore. They did have McCree once upon a time, I think. Nope, that's maybe a different game. I'm thinking about different things. Trav gets the kill on top of Sean with the Spinner as well, getting the reply on top of Hoss as they've moved here on top of the checkpoint. Team Ignis going to be the first ones to cap yet again. So they need to start rallying up here. Frostbite need to make sure that they don't use any. They've already used an ultimate, so they have to win this fight. If they don't win this fight, they're at a big disadvantage because the Spinner's already got a nano boost. They've got several of the kills here as my camera is being a little bit wonky and weird as we've got JG Hunter trying to heal up as Kitsune has hit the Dragon Blade. He's already got a kill here and Tillam's got one of his own as the Pulse Spine doesn't get any kills here on the outside. The nano boost is still on top of Tillam. On top of Kitsune. He's got a kill on top of Racket now as then Super Shot comes out. Not going to get any kills though. But this is Ignis taking control of the point on the back of that Kitsune Dragon Blade. And they've got 4 ultimates now. And I said Frostbite needed to win that fight because they've lost it and they used ultimates. Now they're going up against 3 ultimates of soon before Kitsune getting another Dragon Blade up ready for the next fight. They're going up against more ultimates and they're down 50%. That's not a good position, clearly. So they had to win that fight because they threw some ultimates in at that. And you're going to use ultimates. You have to plan to win the fight. There's no point using ultimates and not winning the fight. So I think they should have waited and just went and dry and baited out the ultimates out of Team Ignis and then win it again. Because at this moment, the way Overwatch is played, it's very ultimate based. Very ultimate based. There's less mechanics and skill going into the game. It's more about timing ultimates. It's unfortunate for me to say that, but that's the way it is right now. So you've got to be careful and use your ults correctly. And Sean gets the kill on top of Tarprak. So forcing him back to the spawn point. Everyone's going to start re-rallying over here, so try and get the camera in the right position. As Tillam's forcing people back around the other side here. They're going to go through the main entrance points, but they haven't got all 6 members here, Frostbite. So they've got to be careful. They need to get their wait for their Winston to come in, who can start the fight off and throw his shield and get in the back line and cause some havoc with some supports. As Virginia's going to land a really good Earthshatter. You can just see him changing his positioning here and just getting around and making sure he can slam down on a lot of members. The sound barrier is going to be popped here for Frostbite, trying to get on top of the checkpoint. But they're under a lot of pressure here because there's a Dragon Blade being popped by Kitsune and Sean's getting off a lot of damage as well with the Tactical Visor. So both DPSs now for Team Ignis doing the right thing. It's at 99%. You might as well blow everything. And congratulations, they got 2-0. Only 1 more point away from taking out the wins here of these scrims tonight. I believe they're just playing best out of 3. So if we don't see Frostbite win this next point, well, it's all Ignis, and they had a strong showing on King's Row and having a strong showing right here on Lijiang Tower. So why are you game using Microsoft PowerPoint to run Overwatch? Well, I don't think that's possible. So maybe you got to figure out why your computer is not able to run Overwatch correctly. I think you should lower some settings or get a new CPU, mate. So 5 seconds are going to tick down. Everyone's going to get ready to go again. So let's get things underway. So is there any Pharahs here? No Pharahs. I do like to see Pharah on this map. Less favoured now, especially going up against Soldier 76s and Arnas who can just kill you in the sky pretty quickly, but it's still a nice pickup. But they've got a Kitsune still on the Genji, favouring it here with Sean on the Soldier 76 still. So I don't expect everyone to change the lineup of Team Ignis. They all seem to be playing quite well on their respective heroes. As Tillam, Virginia and Kitsune all get kills each here, forcing a lot of members back to the spawn point, or people waiting to respawn. So Racket does a good thing, backs back out, as the first cap once again is Team Ignis. So man, this team should be just entering in some tournaments. I really think they could do quite well. So I don't know their ranks, their individual ranks on competitive queue, but I'm really impressed by them. So here comes Frostbite on top of the checkpoint, trying to take out Tillam now. Flame Strike from Virginia is not going to land on anyone though, as teams are both rallying towards the checkpoint. Trav has got the Mizaya shield on him to try and get in a bit further. He's not going to do it just yet. He's just beaming away Tillam's health as JG Hunter is quickly awoken after that sleep dart. People still fighting now on the other side of the checkpoint, closer to the far side of the map with the health pack room. But everyone's going to start moving back now to this side of the checkpoint. Kitsune gets the kill on top of Racket as the pulse bomb comes down. Not going to pick up any kills though. It's quite an even fight here. So about 3 members each as TBFG is doing a good job delaying members and trying to get some kills on the back line, but here comes the self-destruct here for Frostbite. Not going to pick up any kills though, so that's another ultimate down for them. Going up against 52%, so they find themselves in a similar position. They're going to pop ultimates and make sure they win the fight. Last time they did it, they lost and they found themselves losing the match. The sound barrier's been popped by Hoss. What are they going to do here though? They need to make sure they can get some kills. They do have 2 on their side, but Virginia's come back with a nice double kill with Tim getting one of his own, so fight's going back in favour of Team Ignis now. As it's right on top of the checkpoint, and Virginia lands down an Earthshatter to send everyone down to hell, going back to the spawn point, and they've wasted an nano boost as well. This is not good for Frostbite, and I can't imagine them being able to recap and come back into this game, because they're using ults one by one instead of in combinations, and it's costing them this game. But they are managing to get back on top of the checkpoint. But as you see, Sean now has the nano boost on top of him. He's just grinding through members with the help of Kitsune in the back line. It's just too much pressure if you're just coming back one-on-one. Racket's still alive though. He's held behind a rock. He needs to make sure he can stay alive and rejoin his team for the final push. Well, no, it's 99%. We are in the final push. I need to open my eyes, and the overtime bar is going to sink down. Winston does get there just in time, which is, I can't see his name, that's Tarprak. So he gets there just in time. He's usually playing the Reinhardt, and he's been taken out at the fight pretty quickly here. They've just got Jaggy Hunter to pop them back. Here's the self-destruct just in time. But no, that's kill him. That's kill him. And they quickly win here. It's very, very difficult there for Frostbite, who just didn't use their ults and combo them. They had a good strong showing against Carpe Diem earlier on in the night in the first set of scrims, but Team Ignis just showing them what the difference is between their ult management and theirs, because the ult management of Team Ignis, I don't know if they've got I know Racket shot calls for Frostbite, but I don't know who shot calls for Team Ignis, because whoever's doing it is doing a really good job, and it's really enjoyable to watch them play. And I really mean this, guys. Just go enter in some tournaments.